y'all. Check out my baby. This is my baby girl, K Simone. Check her out. I'm gonna make sure I put her contact information, her IG, as well as her website information in the description. She has everything you need from hair. If you guys are interested in, putting the bundles in, she got the hair, she got the wigs, custom wig units, she got hair wax, hair gels, hair foams, hair wraps. She got it all, y'all. She got everything. But check her out, y'all. She gave me this beautiful shirt, got me looking good. You know what I'm saying? K Simone, y'all. I'm gonna put the details in the description. Like I said, this is my baby girl. Okay, this is my love. I love her to death. Please check her out. Hey guys, it's Nicole. So I'm glad that you guys are. I got water on my face. All right, so I'm glad that you guys have seen it. I almost choked a minute ago. I started the video and was drinking water and started. I was like, oh shit. All right, so let's get started. Hopefully you guys can hear me good. I have a temporary mic, and I say temporary because this is the same brand of mic that I bought from the brand that has just recently went kaput. So I can't find another one locally, so I'm going to have to buy it online. So I bought a temporary mic to use until my other mic comes in. And if you guys have any ideas, I only need ideas. If you guys, I have to specify that. If you guys have any ideas or you guys have any recommendations for a good quality mic, I'm not worried about the price. I need a quality fucking mic that's gonna last, because I always have fucking mic issues. I guess I got too much energy, too much, you know what I'm saying? I need a good quality mic for streaming. I use my mic every day, so I do need one that is going to, be good in quality. Send me an email, please. I know my comments are off, and we're gonna let the comments on pretty soon. Not at the moment, right now. No, until I finish what I need to finish, I can't do it. So if you guys have any, recommendations, please send me an email and let me know, because I am looking for a quality mic, possibly a quality camera too, because I might switch over from the webcam. I don't know yet. I'm going to see. All right, so we're pulling from the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle, so we can see what energy we're bringing for today. Okay, so we have Aura Light. Let's read what we have for Aura Light. I'm tripping. It's a 24 on here. Not on page 24. All right. This is the Soul Connector. So Aura Light 23 has a sedative effect on the mind, stilling it so that profound healing and conscious connection with your soul, the universal mind, and and higher dimensions occur. The understanding you need to have here is you are a multi-layered soul on a course of accelerated spiritual growth. You came to Earth to share your knowledge. You have an ability to move between different dimensions to anchor new vibrations into the Earth plane. The slowness and seeming impossibility of this task has brought disillusionment and discontent. But do not despair. Raise your own consciousness and others will follow. And I've been talking a lot about that, raising your own vibration, guys. All right, so the divination here is to recognize that you're an integral part of humanity. Center yourself in inner peace and connect to your higher mind before making a decision. Beneficial contacts come through friends and family. It is not so much what you know as whom that counts now, and that includes higher beings. So it's not about what you know. And I tell people that all the time even when reading tarot. I know people probably get irritated as fuck at me when I be like, don't worry about the definitions. I'll be dead ass serious, because it's not about what you know. When you're doing divination practices, when you're doing spiritual practices, it's not about what you know, because everything you need to know is going to be given to you. It's about who you know, who's relaying those messages to you, what deity is on your side. That is the most important thing. Okay, I'm trying to tell you, stop trying to figure it out. Just go with what you feel, and it is going to lead you in the right direction. A lot of people don't understand. It's literally, it's not physically simple to let go, but it is literally as simple as that. Letting go and letting God, literally letting go and going with your heart. Stop second guessing shit. Stop questioning shit. Don't put no questions to it. Just go. All right. So the healing insight you have is aligning to as above, so below, as without, so within, leads to a sense of righteousness and immense well-being. The frequency here is exceptionally high. The chakra is soul star and stellar gateway. It cleanses and aligns all. The timing is Aquarius, and the soul path is reconnection of the ego, soul, and higher consciousness. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna like these this week, especially with the crystals. So if that crystal resonates with you, that is aura light. You can either look it up, save a picture of it on your phone, meditate on that. Because literally, when it comes to spiritual practices, divination, the intent is more important than anything. Like, you don't physically need this motherfucking stone. You can literally visualize this stone. You can imagine yourself, or, you know, envision yourself holding this stone, or vision yourself becoming a part of the stone. It is about the energy and the intent that you put into it more than it is about the actual knowledge of what you're doing. So some of you guys just need to let go, stop trying to figure everything out, and just go with your heart. And I know all my gurus don't want to hear that, but it's the truth. Sorry, it's the truth. All right. So let's see what messages we have. This is for the collective. We're using the vice versa deck. Oh shit. Only thing I don't like about the vice versa deck, I don't never know which fucking way they go. Okay, this way. Okay, I see the back of some shit. So let's see what messages we have for the collective. Y'all know these are timeless readings. They may or may not resonate. Take the message. Don't worry about the situation. Just take the message. The message is more what needs to resonate than anything else. Okay. What messages or guidance do we have for the collective? What messages or energy do we have for the collective? Messages, guidance, energy for the collective. Got a lot of poppers. I'm going to read the poppers. I know I read them, but it's a lot today. All right, so I do feel like someone has an opportunity. Someone feels as though they want to take, someone feels as though they want to take an opportunity, but they may be going about it deceptively. Four of Cups here. There's some discontentment. Three of Pentacles, discontentment within a partnership. Somebody's holding back. So there's some resistance, even though someone feels, or there's an opportunity here for a new emotional connection, situation, something that's going to bring emotional fulfillment. Someone's in a space of really not acknowledging it. And I literally got a crab in this cup. So someone is almost pulling down or very moody in regards to this, because I feel like there's a sense of not being true. And I'm gonna be real with you. I feel like what someone's not being true about is either how they feel, or they're not being true about their thoughts, like not being honest about what they feel, what's going on in their head. I mean, someone also could be holding back, investing into something, resisting, because they feel within their heart they're not happy. They're not at a good, somebody's not in a good place. Everything draining. So let's see, somebody's not in a good place, and I do feel like someone feels in their heart they have a new opportunity, but there is some resistance. Okay, so there's some resistance to that. So Seven of Pentacles here. I do feel like someone is just really sitting. That's the right way. So that's the right way, isn't it? Yeah, someone's just sitting, waiting. Just sitting, waiting, watching, really trying to see. I hate to say it like that, but I feel like, is that my cousin? Oh, hold on a second. All right, so, I mean, like I said, that's the energy that I got. Somebody's just really in a space of just kind of waiting to see. They could have some investments that they've made that they're trying to see, like, what's going to happen with that. It literally is like someone has planted some seeds, and what's crazy, the only thing that is of value is what has previously been planted. There's nothing else that's going to grow from, that's a barren ass tree. So yeah, I do feel like with the Justice here, I feel like someone's trying to do what they feel is right, but that cycle is ending. So I feel like someone needs to see what is right, because the cycle of just being at a stalemate or being in this kind of waiting position is done. I feel like someone needs to move forward. That's the victory and moving forward. Someone could be making a decision here. Justice here could be making a blind decision based off of their own internal feelings. Temperance. Balance of the heart and mind. Somebody's balanced out. Somebody's making a balanced decision to move forward. So someone may feel as though they have another opportunity. Someone could be resisting something that makes them unhappy, that creates instability within their thoughts. Eight of Swords here, feeling restricted. Someone feels restricted, feels like their hands are tied, like they can't move. Knight of Pentacles here, because of some responsibilities. So if someone felt like they couldn't move or couldn't make any moves based off of a responsibility to something, that is ending. Seven Cups. I feel like someone was confused because something required them to have patience. But I told you, Wheel of Fortune, something's changing here. There's a change to what was. Nine of Swords here. A change to... I feel like this change is creating some anxiety in someone. King of Swords. It's creating anxiety, but you have the opportunity to master those thoughts. You have the opportunity to master those thoughts. What is this? That's the Queen. King of Swords with the Queen of Swords under here. So it looks like somebody's waiting for a judgment or waiting for a decision on something. There are some anxieties, there are some confusions. Even though someone feels in their heart they have a new opportunity, I do feel like there could be some resistance because someone is still holding on to some sort of partnership. And I don't know if the partnership is a job, a friendship, or just the way something works in someone's life. Like someone could be holding back because it's like, say for instance, you want to move to a new city, but where you live, your job is 2 minutes, like literally in front of your home. Your kids go to school like a minute down the street. You got the grocery store 2-3 minutes down. Like everything that you need and is convenient for you is centered in where you are. So for some of you guys, there's something within your life, either some responsibility that you have something to, or something within your life that is very convenient for you the way that it is. But the change here is justice. You're starting to see what is within the right, best vibration, high vibration, and what is within low vibration. Now, that's like saying you live in a neighborhood where the crime rate is 70, you got a 70 to 80% crime rate, but everything you want is near you. But every time you walk out your door, you got somebody getting shot, somebody getting robbed, somebody getting beat. But because you're comfortable where you are, you ignore the toxicity around you because you're comfortable where you are. So it looks like someone is here having some anxieties about having to create change because they're comfortable where they are. They don't have a motivation to move forward, even though they know what's right. And justice here, it has to end. So it doesn't matter that they know that it's right to move. It doesn't matter really what anyone wants to do. Justice here, World card, something is about to balance out. A karmic, your living situation, I feel like I'm keep getting it's got to do something with living. I'm gonna be real with you because I keep picking up living situations. Usually, if it's love, I'll pick up love. If it's a job, I'll pick up job. But this is like living situation or environment. It may not be like directly where you live. It may not be your house, but it can be like your surroundings, your friends, your associates. It can be even your mindset, because this is your home. This is your house. So it could be your mindset. It could be the way that you think that is about to change. Justice World. When Justice World come out, that's the end of whatever was not balanced. Things are about to balance out. And with the World card, you don't have a choice in it. You don't have a choice. Six of Wands here, Temperance. You're moving toward victory. It's time for you to have victory within your life. But some of you guys, you feel restricted and confused because you have some responsibilities. I'm trying to tell you. It don't matter what you got. It don't matter what responsibilities you have. It don't matter if you feel trapped within your day-to-day activities, life. All that shit is about to change. Now, I don't see a shift here. So I feel like for some of you guys, you're given an opportunity to make a change. I feel like right now during this Seven of Pentacles phase where you're planting these seeds, you're given this opportunity to release yourself from these types of situations. But when you got major hitters like this, Justice, World, Wheel of Fortune, Temperance, a lot of this is beyond your control. Okay, this is like energetic shifts that occur. Towers. This is not a tower now. Now, some of you may have previously had a tower, and this is the after effects. Things are balancing out. You're moving toward victory, but you're confused because you still feel restricted by some responsibilities for some of you. For others of you, you're currently in the space of feeling restricted by your responsibilities, restricted by your day-to-day life, feeling confused as to how you're going to find that light, that way to kind of, you know, get what you need or get what you want or get into this new type of energy. Let me tell you, I'm going to say it and I'm going to say it again. You don't really have a choice. There's 10 swords. There's an embrace to an end difficult situation. Something that's kept you restricted. You have a new beginning here. It may be challenging for some of you guys, but you legit have a new beginning here. Hold on. All right. So I also feel like for some of you guys, especially with this word endings, I always tell y'all endings, you know, give you new beginnings. So I do feel like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna put this out. I do feel like for some of y'all, the restriction may literally be some responsibilities to something or the way that you live your life. It could be like your day-to-day activities. And I said that previously. Some of you guys could legit be dealing with some confusions or some things that are bothering you within your day-to-day activities. Your anxieties could be a problem here. I feel like that needs to change. For some of you guys, the confusion you have around the situation is creating more anxiety than actually the change that needs to happen. So for some of you guys, you could have anxiety based off a change. Just, you know, they say Taurus is fear change, which I don't feel like we fear change. We just, gradual change is good. Quick changes kind of make you go, oh, and that's just because we're cautious. We just want to make sure that the change that is happening is going to be a grounded change and that it is beneficial. It's not a change in a negative way. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, your anxiety about the change is really what's creating this. I mean, your confusion about the change is really what's creating the anxiety more than the actual change. You have the ability to master those thoughts. So I definitely want to clarify the 7 of Cups, the 8 of Swords, and the 9 of Swords here. And I want to see what responsibilities you have. There's definitely an ending here. Going from the 11 to the 21, there's a cycle that is ending here. A karmic cycle. Here we go. All right. So why is this Justice card here? 4 of Wands in reverse. That's a not so happy home. Okay, so all of them are reversed. Let's try this again. Why is this Justice here? We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Someone is not confident. King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles here. So someone is not confident about a situation, really looking at the situation sensibly. This is where the Justice comes in. So even though Queen of Pentacles is about making understanding and sensible decisions, it's really about looking at a situation sensibly. Someone, Justice, may be putting the blindfolds off, like removing their emotions out of a situation and really looking at the situation sensibly. Is this situation beneficial to me? Is this situation within my best interest? And if someone is in a space of saying no to that, of seeing that it's not within their best interest, that the situation is not beneficial to them, they're putting an end to it. World card here. I do feel like someone is ending something. Someone is moving forward toward victory for self. And even if someone is not directly, because this ending may not be direct, you may not be ending something, but there's a cycle within your life that is ending. Okay, there's a cycle in your life that is ending. Someone is no longer trying to be the master of a foundation, meaning someone's not trying to be in control of anything anymore. Someone is really wanting something to end or feeling as though something needs to end. So we got World card here. Why is this World card here? We got the Knight of Pentacles here, the end of some responsibilities to something. So there's an end to a responsibility. And I feel like there's a masculine energy that is letting go of control. He's just allowing the situation to balance out however it will. Moon card here, I do feel like there's some secrets, but there's an end to that. There's an end to fear, an end to secrets, and into this partnership. So we definitely got the 3 of Pentacles here. thought we had the Three of Pentacles here. We do not have the Three of Pentacles here. I thought I seen the Three of Pentacles. But anyway, there's an end to a partnership. There's an end to someone in the space of putting into something that is not bringing balance to their life. I feel like someone is finally moving toward victory for themselves. Temperance here, divine timing at play. What is this restriction? Why is there a restriction here? Six of Cups. So the restriction may be past energy. This could be an ex, okay, that is creating some restriction. This could be, Six of Cups can definitely represent energy dealing with children. So children can be what is causing you to feel restricted. Someone could feel restricted because of children. Maybe some responsibilities, but star energy, the underlying energies, you need to see the bigger picture. The restrictions are your own. Nine of Wands, you have the ability to overcome the restrictions, but you have to be persistent in moving forward. You have to be persistent in retreating from situations that create interferences to your freedom. So for some of you guys, this situation, what you're seeing as an interference is not necessarily an interference to your freedom. It's just because you're allowing it to be. You're seeing a situation, like say for instance you have children with someone. You're seeing the fact that you have a child with someone as a blockage from you being able to either move forward in your life without this person or move forward in your life with someone else, if that's the case. Now the Six of Cups can also represent past energy, meaning past emotions. So you could have had some not so good things happen within whatever situation you're dealing with now, whether it's moving, whether it's a relationship, no matter what it is, you probably had some not so good emotions stemming from that. So you're looking at this now from a restricted perspective, like I can't move forward because if I move forward this is going to happen. But like I tell everyone, every new experience you have is what? New. It's not what you went through previously. So I don't care if this is a job that kind of reminds you of the job you had previously. It's not the job you had previously. It's a totally different job. You're going to have a totally new experience. If this is a new house, it's a totally different house. You're going to have new experiences. If this is a new relationship, it's a totally different relationship, different person. You're going to have new experiences. So for some of you guys, this restriction that you have, this keeping yourself restricted, it's going to come to an end. I feel like the restriction you have is what's keeping you confused. What are the responsibilities here? Six of Pentacles here, to keep something balanced. So I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're resisting your own happiness, trying to keep a situation balanced. And that's your decision. I tell everybody that's your decision, but don't complain about not being happy when you're resisting your own happiness to keep a situation balanced that you don't need to be keeping balanced. That is a conscious decision that you make in this life to choose to stay in any situation that does not make you happy, because you have I don't give a fuck what I don't give a fuck what contract you done signed. I don't give a fuck what you done did. You have every opportunity to move away from situations that make you unhappy. You have every opportunity to choose best for you. It is in your own right. It is in your own power. So if you don't choose what's best for you, you have to take a step back and be accepting to whatever you have chosen indirectly for yourself. Like, I hear people tell me all the time, I'm so unhappy. I don't want to be here, but you're staying. Well, I don't have a place to go. You can find a place to go. If you know you're unhappy, listen, this is my thing. If you know you're unhappy today, more than likely you're going to be unhappy. Next week, more than likely you're going to be unhappy. The next 3 months, the next 6 months. So make adjustments today to start making plans to remove yourself from that situation. I'm not telling you that it can happen overnight. Not at all. Not at all. When I wanted to leave my marriage, true enough, I did leave randomly, okay? I did, because I'm crazy like that. I got my shit. I was pregnant. Bye. I didn't have nothing. I just went and crashed at my mama's house until I had my baby, and then I got myself together. And I was like 7-8 months pregnant. But in another situation, when I was ready to leave, I prepped myself. Okay? If that means you got to sneak and put money into a fucking hole in the floor so you don't get caught, do that. If you got to carve a fucking hole at the bottom of the floor and stuff money in there until you got enough money to where you can get the fuck on down, do that. If you got to sneak away, you feel me? Do that. Whatever you got to do to get yourself out of the situation, even if it requires you to make plans for the long term, you have to do that in order to free yourself from a situation. Keeping yourself restricted because every day you wake up, you keep thinking, oh my God, I'm still here. Listen, you're your own savior in your life. Nobody's coming to save you. You have to save yourself. That's why God gave you the ability and the power to remove yourself, to make decisions for yourself, to choose to be either within high vibration or low vibration. That is your willful choice. So for a lot of you guys that are in this space of being confused because you got some responsibilities to a situation, I don't care what your responsibilities are. Where there's a will, there's a way. Somebody just ain't gonna be happy. You feel me? Somebody just ain't gonna be happy. Listen, I just said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know if y'all caught it the first time. My ex-husband used to sit outside my house every fucking night and watch people come around the fucking, I stayed in a little cul-de-sac. He used to watch and make sure nobody was coming to my house. And you know what? I didn't know he was doing it at first. And true enough, I didn't have nobody coming to my house. But when I found out that he was doing that, I legit was like, oh, okay. Now, I'm finna make you regret what you're doing. You feel me? Then I would call people to my house. Come pull up. Because if you say something, it's going to be a problem. You feel me? Because you ain't got no business out here by my house. And I approach him. You don't have no business out here by my house. Once we are done, we are done. Yeah, I have your son. Yes, I do. But you know what I'm also going to do? Move on with my life and be happy. And if I choose to do that with somebody else, I'm going to do that with somebody else. And there's nothing you can do about it. I'm going to be respectful as your son's mother. But I'm not going to allow you, nor am I going to allow my situation to prevent me from following and choosing to be in my own happiness and in my own light. No one has that power over me, nor am I feeling like you need to allow anyone to have that power over you. You need to be able to stand in your own power. I don't care what the situation is. I don't care how scared you are of another motherfucker. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? You scared because I feel like I'm speaking to somebody that is restricted in the house and there is some abuse that is happening. If you're in an abusive situation, okay, the person that is abusing you is a person, a human being. I don't care how afraid you are of them. They are still a human being. They bleed just like you. They have fears just like you. You do what you need to do to get yourself out of that situation, okay? Do what you need to do to get yourself out of the situation. Whatever you feel like you need to do to get free, you need to do to get free. If you gotta wait till they go to sleep and climb out the fucking window, do that, okay? If you feel like this person, I know a lot of women get to the place where they like, well, I'm not gonna be able to get my babies. Yes, you are. Because let me tell you what you do. Before you climb out that window, you call the DHS or somebody. Listen, I'm trying to escape my abusive boyfriend, my abusive husband, my abusive life partner, my abusive wife. Let me put wife in there because women abuse motherfuckers too. I'm trying to escape. You're a child, you're being abused, I'm trying to escape. Call them. You feel me? Get out the house. Even if as a person, call the cops. I'm trying to leave them from the sneak out the house now, and let the cops come and get your children out the house for you. Yes, they're going to be mad, but guess what? They ain't going to be able to do nothing to you at that moment. Now you have an opportunity to free yourself. You need to have plans. You need to be moving the fuck away. You need to be leaving. And some people don't have those options. You feel me? I'm aware of that. Sometimes you can't get to the women's shelter. I'm aware of that. But I promise you, as somebody that's willing to help you, you need to open your mouth. If you don't have nobody to turn to, email me. Let me know where you at. You feel me? I'm going to help you find a way out because I've been in that situation. But if you're feeling restricted because of that, there's a way out. If you're feeling restricted because of some responsibilities you have, say for instance, you have split custody. Like I got split custody with one of my kids. It ain't no problem. You get your child when you're supposed to get your child. I have my child when I'm supposed to have my child. We good. We don't have nothing else to talk about. I don't care who you don't like. I don't care who you don't want around my child. If you feel like it's a safety issue, call Child Protective Services and let them come clear. But I don't have to explain nothing to you, nor do I have to answer to you, period. All I have to do is take care of what is mine, which is my child. So for some of you guys, the situation is not an actual situation to be restricted in. It's your own mentality about the situation that's causing you to be restricted. So you need to free yourself of that. Remove, like you're waiting for something that may or may not happen, especially if you're waiting in a negative. So Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Swords, you need to change your anxieties. Master your thoughts. The message you really got here is master your thoughts. And I know I'm midway, 30 minutes into the read. I know I didn't do the weekly readings. I did not do the weekly readings because we had the special last week. I had to take a break. The weekly readings for next week will be out this week. The monthly readings are going to be out as well. But I had to take a break. So I do, with this reading, I do feel like for a lot of you guys, there's some anxiety that you're needing to put to the wayside. There's some changes that are happening. Allow them to happen. Their balance changes. It's the end of karmic energy. Some of you guys may be confused and feeling restricted because some of this responsibility that you have or that you feel like you have to situation is karmic as well. So we have the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Most definitely. Stars in reverse. Yeah. So I feel like the anxiety that you feel, and I understand, but you need to understand that your life is balancing out. The anxieties that you feel is that this new life is not going to give you what you want. But you weren't getting what you wanted in your old life either. You got to take a chance. You got to take a leap of faith out there. You're not going to get what you want if you're standing still. You're not going to become a millionaire if you're choosing to work at, you know, a job that only pays minimum wage. You're not going to be a millionaire unless you actively push toward a path that leads to you becoming a millionaire. And unless you actually walk the walk. Okay? That's how it goes. You're not going to find love if you're in a loveless relationship. You're just going to find the loveless relationship that you're choosing to have. So in order to get what you want, you need to master your thoughts and allow the changes to happen. 1, 2, 3 major arcana, 4 major arcana. Huge shifts in energy happening to you. So you're definitely going through some serious shifts. But I do feel like for a lot of you guys, you're blinded to the balance. You're blinded to things balancing out for you because you're in the space of feeling restricted by some responsibilities. Even that is about to change. So let's see what the King of Swords. Why is the King of Swords here? Why is the King of Swords here? Some of you guys need to lay down the law, is what it looks like. All this in reverse. 9 of Swords, remove your anxieties. Page of Pentacles, see your own value. 8 of Cups here. Some of you guys, I feel like some of you guys are afraid of making a decision here. You're afraid of choosing more. You're afraid of allowing yourself to have more. 9 Pentacles here. I don't know if you've become confident in being independent and you're afraid of extending yourself to have, but I feel like for some of you guys, I do feel like you could have met your match and the changes that you're feeling are causing you to have some anxiety. But I also feel like for some of you guys, there are some responsibilities that you have some anxiety or you feel restricted by that are creating some confusion. Put an end to the anxiety, gain control of your thoughts, allow the changes to happen. Balance your thoughts. Some of you guys, don't keep investing into futile lands. Like the victory is moving forward. Literally. Justice, world, 6 of Swords, Temperance. It's time for you to move forward. It's time for you to have victory. I don't feel like you see it because you're restricted mentally by some responsibilities, and it's a mental restriction. You're not actually restricted by these responsibilities. You're just allowing yourself to be because you've become comfortable in taking care of these things or doing these things or having these energies within your life. But you're going very soon here. I feel like you're going to become the master of your own thoughts, of your own will. You're going to become the master of what you desire. I feel like you're going to lay what they say, put your foot down. So, master of your destiny. All right. So whatever was in balance previously, I do feel like it's balanced. Now, some of you guys, I'm going to be real with you. You may not know how to handle these new things that are balancing out. And the reason why I'm saying that, because you may have become accustomed to taking care of certain things, even if those certain things were not your responsibility. You become accustomed to taking care of them or doing them. So you might feel a little out of sorts, you know, being free from some responsibilities. What messages, what guidance do we have? This is for July 27th. No, I'm sorry. This is timeless. What messages or guidance do we have moving forward for the collective? Give me one more. So some of you guys, there's a major shift that's happening. You got to stand strong right now. You may be confused and feeling restricted by taking on some more responsibilities in regards to something, but you got completion, effortless, okay? Communion, stillness, and blessings. So like I said, allow yourself to go through this transformation. Be still and allow these blessings to come to you. For some of you guys, like I'm going to say, and I don't know how you're going to take what I'm saying, but how I'm going to say this. Some of y'all may not like this because it may feel as though it's a shift to what, like I said, you become accustomed to. But take it in stride. It's going to give you what you want. That's all I have.